absent. I declare that we have a quorum, so we're in the reconvened session of the June quarterly meeting of 2024. So we're in the area of new business at this time, and of course it's directors. So how does the council want to proceed at this time? Representative Cootie.
Chief, I just want to say one thing. I was going to last meeting we had, and I didn't get a chance to. We almost lost our council secretary. And so what I would like to say is if anybody has problem with her, they need to bring it before the council so we can take action if we have to. If not, just hear the problems or whatever. So I appreciate you changed her mind and came back to work for us. So I appreciate that, and I think she's doing a good job. Thank you.
I'll make a comment on that. When I saw the dialogue going across, then as the chairman of the council, I actually took care of that internally. So it's fine, and it was the reconsider of the position came before it reached the council floor to either approve or disapprove of that notice that she sent out originally. So thank you for the comment, though. Okay, we're in new business. Representative Emerson.
Yes, the Veterans Department, the Veterans Director, and
Veterans. The Veterans Director is not here. Of course, he's on leave. His wife's just had a baby, so he's not present with us. He was actually here and speaking with us at the beginning of the last meeting, I believe. He would have already commented. We do have some of the committees that we've already went through the committees, and we're into new business with the directors.
Since the director is not here, can we have Mr. Sewell from the committee speak about the TR that's coming up?
Is there any, and we'll reach that when we get to it as far as the tribal resolution. It's in the order of the agenda, but that would have to be in what the consensus of the council if they wanted to go out of order of directors and have a committee member of the veterans to come up. What say you as the council? Representative McCoy. I don't know. That is the veterans representative from the committee is not going to be present when we get to that item on the agenda. That's what Representative McCoy just asked.
He should be present, so if we would rather do it that way, that's fine. As long
Okay.
as,
We'll stay within the order of the agenda. Representative Detheridge.
Chairman, I know that we basically passed an opportunity to brag on somebody, but I'm going to do it anyways. Under the reports, there are always 2 or 3 excellent reports given by our directors, and every single time the tribal court, Linda Stewart, excellent report. If I was a teacher, which I'm not, but if I were a teacher, I would give this report A+, and there's some I would give a D-, but this one is always an A+, and so is the SNGAs. So there are 2 or 3. So I just want to say thank you, and if the other directors wanted to copy, that's how I made it through school. If they wanted to copy, they need to look at Linda Stewart's report and see how she does it and feed off of her. Thank you.
All right, we're into the directors right now. Does the council want to see any directors at this time? I've seen Representative Fulbright, then I've seen Representative Hill, and then Representative Petit in that order. Representative Fulbright.
Yes, this isn't a director, but he was just talking about reports. I know we put the Intertribal Council in place, and I appreciate those that are our representatives that are bringing their reports, but there's one that has never turned one in. Aren't we required to have travel cleared out before travel is administered, or what's the process on that? Because,
I think presently the council does want travel reports.
I mean, it was requested on this floor by one of the bands.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I said it was requested by the council, I think in resolution form,
Yes.
actually, that there'll be reports on travel. So yes, and I acknowledge that at this time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, it was Representative Hill, then Representative Petit. Representative Hill. Indian Child Welfare? Just introduce yourself and make sure that that mic is turned on. And Chief, if you would come and chair at this moment, there may be something that I may have to convey as well.
Can you hear me? All right, I'm Stephanie Haney Brown with Indian Child Welfare.
Okay, first of all, I didn't know you was going to have a representative next to you and all that. This is mainly a council representative directly speaking to you, and I'm going to ask you a question because you are a director, okay? However, if you should convey in any way, it will be my call to say yes or no. My questions are directly to you and your department. But number one, I'm not here to make any kind of allegations or accusations, okay? It's the fact that being on the council, we are the legislative body of the Seminole Nation. I'm here to question you pertaining to the things that I say we because some of the council representatives have heard it, but they're not willing to speak up or say anything. Myself, I need to know because I work for the people. I do not work for the chief or the assistant chief. I work for the people of the Seminole Nation. You as well, to take care of the tribal children that you handle, state, and also our kids, the Indian. And what I've been hearing is the fact that there's so many things going on with your department pertaining to, I believe you have 10 employees. 5 of those are caseworkers, 5 of those are employees. You're one person that is hard to get a hold of supposedly because you're never at your office, etc., as we have heard, okay? And not only that, what I'm getting to the point is the fact that within the last month, there are certain family members that are tribal members that had children there, and some of them are your employees that have approached us and have spoken to us, telling us about things that are going on. Number one, the main one that we have is the fact that one employee was not terminated, and that person did not get paid until the 12th day. It takes 11 days to pay a person by the Oklahoma State Department of Labor per the federal government Department of Labor's guidelines, okay? This person was paid on the 12th day, and she only got like a little lousy $300 when it should have been over $1,500. There was things that were said that she wasn't at work. At one time, she supposedly was not at work. However, she was with the chief, 2 other council members, and a band member, okay? She was there with us. We had a meeting at the council house, at the conference room at the complex. She was had -0. And the last thing that I want to bring up is the fact that as she was working on duty, she was not permitted to enter 3 different buildings. One was ICW, her work where she's supposed to be at. The other one was at tribal courts, and another building. When she went to tribal courts, there was 2 security officers telling her that she cannot come in. Her question was, do y'all have a restraining order? She said, they said no. Then who told you that I could not come into the tribal office to go to work at ICW? And they said that it was you that said this employee will not go in. My question to you would be, what authority do you have to tell other departments a certain employee cannot enter their building?
Representative Hill, out of respect, I allowed you to finish your questioning. We all know that taking HR-related matters to a public forum is against our tribal codes, so I'm going to call those questions out of order based on Title 11.
whether it's Title 11 or not, as you, as the chair right now, and also the chief over here to your right, y'all's answer to just about every question that we have pertaining to tribal members that work here, we are fair. We look at everything and we're fair. Half of the time, fair is only a word that you use to excuse yourself from it, okay? The last question that, or should I say the last remark that I would like to say to you, I believe your name is Mrs. Haney or Miss
Haney
Brown.
Brown.
Okay, either one, okay? Because you use a lot of Stephanie Haney because of your past uncle, okay? I should not bring that up, okay? My question to you would be that you as a director of ICW, I'm going to take the time, as a council representative over 15 years for the Seminole Nation, I'm going to take the time to call the BIA in Muskogee. That's the eastern region. I know the lady there. I would like for them to come down and do an audit and for the past 2 years to see if everything is efficient and being done by the guideline pertaining to how many children are being brought to the tribal courts, how many case workers are going out making home visits, etc. And hopefully, when they do come and conduct an internal audit, okay, within the past 2 years, I hope you will be able to pass all those instead of having a lot of discrepancies that we have been hearing. And that's all I have to say, Chair.
Okay, thank you. Is there any other questions for ICW? I've seen Representative Shaw and then Narkemy.
Well, Charlie asked a question that was not a personnel. He asked the one question that evaded. What gives you as a director the right to say somebody can't enter a building? In other words, without a restraining order, without no paperwork, nothing. And I'm gonna have to come back, if the administration lets you do that, then they should have signed something to say that. But that didn't happen. What gives you that special power to do these things without your administration?
So I will state this as the chair, that there was no directive given to exclude any tribal member from entering any facility for any business, period. You've been misinformed.
Okay, you're saying that now. How about not being able to get in their office?
Again, that is an HR-related question.
Y'all hide behind HR every time. Then I think that maybe
It's your code, Mr. Shaw.
Maybe this general counsel needs to go into executive session so we
If this
can-
general counsel chooses to enter into executive session, we need to make that a motion.
I'll make it into a motion.
We have a motion to go into executive session, and we have a second. Secretary, please call the roll.
Leetta Sampson. Yes. Anthony Conley.
Yes.
John Narkemy.
Yes, that's a yes.
Rena Tiger. Yes. Anastasia Pittman. Terry Edwards. Ida Gonzalez.
No.
Nancy Fixico.
No.
Leon Petit.
Yes.
David Narkemy.
Yes.
Joseph Billy.
Yes.
Karen Fulbright.
No.
Ann Borba.
No.
Stephanie Lambert.
No.
Sina Yeslith.
No.
Lottie Cootie.
Yes.
Marilyn Moore. Henson Lena.
Yes.
Richmond Larney.
Yes.
Tiffany Thunder.
Yes.
Wayne Shaw.
Yes.
Catherine McCoy.
Yes.
Charlie Hill.
Yes.
Tommy Chupko. Danita Harjo. Willis Dethridge.
No.
Desiree Emerton.
No.
I have 14 yeses, 8 noes, 0 abstain.
Say that again, please. 14, 8, and 0, that has been approved. We will now enter into executive session. I'm going to ask that those in the gallery please exit, and for